Hello. Today I started out with the Lunar Codex, so I wanted to go with a moon build. We weren't going to win that, so I just went ahead and conceded. I realized I forgot to freeze a shop there for the moon blade. Froze there for the Lunar Codex again. It's really good if you can get it early because it gets a multicast for every time you level up. Decided to go with the value potion to get something free out of the shop. Went ahead and got it early. And that let me get the nugget as well. A lot of these builds aren't super optimized, but this is just casual play. I'm just kind of posting some of the stuff that I had fun with. So, none of this is like ranked gameplay where I'm actually trying to win. As you can see, I think on this count I have 800 elo because, well, I clicked on it once for ranked, but this account is just for casual. Here, ironically, it was the shield that probably won it for us because we would have never gotten through all of their shield. I think I stopped here because I was trying to do the math and see if that would get us an extra fight, but obviously it doesn't at this point. I just kind of kept the dagger in there without any real reason other than it was an empty slot. Shield builds are OP in this game. I would have liked to have gone for presence normally, but I like building around a specific weapon in this just to see what it's really capable of. And there we have the Moon Veil, which is really gonna help out a lot. It gives all other moon items multicast. That gong was really loud for some reason. Now, here's where I was being a little silly. I forgot that the candy re-rolls in the shop, and it's not. Health isn't necessarily the best, but at this point, I would like to have a little bit more health. But it ended out turning out really good because there's so many multicast on the Lunar Codex already that shield and healing go really well. I'm giving the amulet a little bit of crit because the increasing life can crit on that. And another candy shop. And a third one. for anyone that hasn't played yet, the more candies you use, the more effective further ones are, and it doesn't matter what type specifically. So if you use a bunch of crit, your next healing candy will be better. And also, like I mentioned earlier, candy in the shop is considered one item in the shop. So even if you freeze it, it will re-roll into different candies because the actual freeze, the item didn't change. At least I think. I haven't actually looked into the game code. That's just what I've heard from other creators. There I was thinking about getting the moon knife, seeing if I could 2-star it, but it's not really worth it, especially if you can get 2 moon veils out of it. I'm considering if I want multicast because I wasn't even thinking about the whole point of a moon build. Which is that. That was the whole point, is just a bunch of stuff flying across the screen all at once. You could see me wrestling with if I wanted to 2-star the protector or just get rid of it, but we have no way to deal with debuff builds, really, especially if it's a debuff shield build. And on day 14 is the first day I think that we saw the Dreamcatcher, which is pretty terrible. But I thought I'd give it a little bit of chance to scale if we came across a tanky build. This is kind of one. It's got a lot of heals, but it didn't do a lot. I could have conceded there and got another day of scaling, but it didn't really matter at this point. Just infinite moons going across the screen. And because of that shield candy earlier, this does actually build up a respectable amount of shield. go. 422K. Have a good one.